Okay, we're ready to rock and roll and multiply two binomial expressions. So I have y minus 6 times 3y plus 12. Two terms, two terms. That's like doing a two-digit number times a two-digit number. So my rule is, why learn anything new? Just do it like third grade. Line your binomials up vertically. It doesn't matter which one you line up first, so I do them in order. I'm going to put the y minus 6 first, and then I'm going to put the 3y plus 12. I'm going to leave them in parentheses so I know I'm multiplying. Now, it becomes third grade math. We start with the ones place. We're going to do positive 12 times negative 6. Well, first of all, what's a positive times a negative? It's a negative. 6 times 12 is 72. Now we're going to distribute. Positive 12 times positive y. Positive 12 times y would be positive 12y. It is very important to watch your signs. But we're not done. We're going to do just like third grade, put our placeholder. We're done with the ones. We're moving to the tens. We're going to distribute. 3y times negative 6. Well, a positive times a negative is a negative. 3 times 6 is 18 with a y. So that would be negative 18y. Now we're going to multiply 3y times y. Here comes the boo-boo. We're not adding, we're multiplying. What's the coefficient here? 1. 3 times 1 is 3, and y times y till the day you die is y squared. There's an exponent of the 1, there's an exponent of the 1, so if I add that, that would make an exponent of the 2. So that would be 3y squared. Think, everybody, multiplication means to get bigger. So if I multiply a y to a y, it cannot stay y. It's got to get bigger, y squared. Now, just like third grade, what do? We add our columns. I love this method because everybody's already lined up. There's nothing to add to the term 3y squared. 12y minus 18y. Different signs, we would subtract and get negative 6y. There's nothing to add, negative 72. We are in the correct descending order. That is our product. You will hear me say throughout this course, a binomial times a binomial will produce a trinomial, 3 terms. 99% of the time, a binomial times a binomial will make a trinomial. Okay, let's look at this one because this expression is the one y'all get wrong because you do not think. You see the square, you know squaring means to multiply it twice, but you will not write it out, and you need to write it out. If you write out this expression, this is saying take 6b minus 5 and multiply it to 6b minus 5. That is a binomial times a binomial, which should trigger in your head, oh, I have to do this like third grade math. I got to do it vertically. So I'm going to write it vertically. 6b minus 5 times 6b minus 5. And here we go. We understand how to do third grade math. We understand negative 5 times negative 5. Well, a negative times a negative is a positive. 5 times 5 is 25. Negative 5 times 6b. A negative times a positive is a negative. 5 times 6b is 30b. All right, I'm done distributing the negative 5. So I'm going to put my placeholder, and I'm going to move to the tens place. I'm going to do 6b times negative 5. Again, a positive times a negative is a negative. 6b times 5 is 30b. I'm going to do 6b times 6b. 6 times 6 is 36. B times b till the day you die is b squared. So that would be 36b squared. Just like third grade, we'd add up our columns. What I love about this is all your like terms are already grouped together. There are no other b squareds. Now, here comes the next boo-boo. You see a negative 30b and a negative 30b, and you cross them out and make 0. Guys, if I lost $30 and then I lost another $30, how much are you down? Not 0, you're down 60. We're not multiplying anymore. We are adding or subtracting. When you get rid of parentheses, we're done multiplying. So this is either add or subtract. The rule is if they are the same sign, you add. Negative 30b and negative 30b is negative 60b plus 25. And again, if you look, there is a pattern. A binomial times a binomial makes a trinomial. Now, watch this. This is what you all do wrong. What you all do is see the square and you want to do this in your head. Well, if you do it in your head, you only get half the answer. You're right if you take 6b and square it. In your head, 6b times 6b would be 36b squared. You're right if you take negative 5 and you square it. Negative 5 times negative 5 would be positive 25. But if you square a binomial in your head and don't work it out, you lose this middle term, and your answer is wrong. So be very important. If there's a binomial and you're squaring, you must work it out. And that's as simple as it gets. Multiplying binomials is like multiplying a 2-digit times a 2-digit. Line it up vertically like 3rd grade, and you're set. What do you think we're going to do in the next video? That's right. We're going to do a binomial times a trinomial. See you then.